So hey guys, I'm back again with another video on Codeforces. So today we are seeing another problem on Codeforces, that is division 2 A level problem. Problem name was there an array. So here in this problem, uh, you will have number of test cases, then a number that is like array minus is the size of array, and then you have given one array that size is uh, here whatever given minus 2. So in this question, like we will see this question through an example. So suppose that this array is given, and then this array is generated on the basis of this array, and this array is called as equality characteristic. So if like if you see, so for the second element, so this array start like the first element of this array is for the second element of this original array. So you will put 0 here if the right and left element are not equal, and you will put 1 here if the right and left element of that array of that element is equal. So if you see here, like first this element is for this 2, then second element this 1 is for this 2. So here you can see the difference. And so in the question you have given this array, the characteristics, equality characteristics array, this one, and then here they have asked whether there is any array, original array that exists or not. For that, this is the given characteristics, equality characteristics array. So this is the whole question, and you can you can understand this from example also. So coming to the logic of the question is like, uh, if you see here, like if you are in the third case, that is the answer is no. So in the third case, why answer is no? Because here if you see, the third element in the original array set that should be equal to your second element in the original array and the fourth element in the original array. So if the fourth element is equal to the third element, then if you see here, uh, there is another fifth element. So in the fifth element, that should be equal to your fourth element. Okay, but here it is 0, so it should not be equal to your fifth element. So if you see, these two cases are contracting each other, matlab this cannot be happened, because at the same time two numbers cannot be equal and unequal also. So whenever we find a sequence of 101, so like we will check for each point, like each element we will check right and left. If both are 1, then and the middle value is a 0, like both are unequal, then it's like you are getting uh, a situation that is not possible. So what I have done in my code is, like I have just checked the last two elements, and I see whether it is forming a sequence of 101 or not. So if I see here, in this example, if you start with 0 then 1, then I will check this condition from the third element. So this is the third element, so I check here, this is my third element, and if I check, my third element should be 1, and here should be 0, and here should be 1, then I will form 101. So if there is a sub array 101 is forming, then it is no, otherwise it is yes. So here, like if you reached here, so if you check here last, like here it is 1, and then you check the second last, like the last element, and then like if you here it is array size this element is third. So if you check second and first, and if it is forming 101, then it's a no. So that is happening here. In other cases it is not. So this is the logic, and I have already coded this. So here this t represent the number of test cases. Then for each test case you are entering the size of the characteristic, like equality characteristic array, and then I am just storing all the elements of equality characteristic array in a vector v. Then I am applying that condition whenever I have the index of the element greater than 1. So greater than 1, that means that you have two elements behind you. So there you can check this, and the same sequence like 101 should present. So it is, I am just making like a switch kind of thing, like to know whether there is a 101 sequence is there in your equality characteristics array or not. So if c is 0 and here you find a 101 sequence in your characteristic equality characteristic array, then c made it to 1, and then you can make print the answer depending on the value of c. So that is the whole code of this question, and I hope you have understood this. If not, you can ask your doubts in the comments. And thank you for subscribing my channel, Raphael. I want to mention his name. So channel name was, I have seen, Raphael it was. So thank you to him for subscribing my channel. He was the last subscriber on my channel. Thank you.